their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate.
And welcome back here into Great Turtle Park here, Mark Gallagher Memorial Field, as public address announcer now underway here.
It is time for our starting lineups.
As we're going to hear the starting lineups now here for both these teams.
Will be Jones. Center back will be Grimm. Center back will be McGarvey. Left back will be Witt. Center middle will be Cameron. Center middle will be Dalou. Right wing will be Hill. Left wing will be Smith. Striker will be Mitchell. And striker will be Luciani. Make some noise for their starting lineup, please. Your starting lineup for the Upper Peninsula Football Club. Keto White. Robert Chambers. Roy Cummings. Jermaine Golding. Sanjay Duffus. Philip Graves, Damar Brown, Kavon Bartley, Dwayne Jump, O'Shane Preston, and Arson Sardar. Your starting lineup for your Upper Peninsula Football Club. Scars up, ladies and gentlemen.
The turnout here, Steve, is really impressive.
Phenomenal. We're going to go through the lineups real quick just in case if you did not get that audio. We'll start with the visitors from Livonia City FC. Starting in goal, Michael Forbes. Also starting for Livonia City, Mitch Jones, Lucas Grimm, Ewan McGarvey, Jordan Witt, Gavin Cameron, Alex Dalu, Zach Hill, Pat Smith, Andrew Mitchell, and Rob Luciani. And starting for Upper Peninsula FC, Sequoia White, Robert Chambers, Roy Cummings, Jermaine Golding, Sanjay Duffus, Philip Graves, Damar Brown, Kavon Bartley, Dwayne Jump, O'Shane Preston, and Arson Sardar.
As we are about to get underway here from the Mark Gallagher Memorial Field here at Great Turtle Park on Mackinac Island. I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight, and we know that we're working through here some of the nuances of internet, but we will do the best we can, Steve, as we always try to do.
Absolutely.
The good news is this game will be available once it's processed and everything. It'll be fully available with all the details and of what we do here. But either way, yeah. I know Danny's saying there's no audio, but there is. It's just a 5-minute delay or so, maybe longer. Is yours working? And there, oops, that's the wrong one there. As we are underway here. At Mark Gallagher Memorial Field, as immediately Kevin Bartley down the line, and an opportunity across back post. What a beautiful ball that was. As here they come once again, a shot up and over. That was Philip Graves on the shot there for Upper Peninsula FC. Starting off quick here, Steve.
Yeah, I wasted no time creating the opportunity, trying to generate an early shot here on goal, and it did so, creating a couple opportunities just over the top there. Goal kick to LCFC.
It was a little flick over the top there, and it goes right back into the hands of Sequoia White, the goalkeeper here tonight for Upper Peninsula FC. Now this is,
John,
it's Dwayne Jump. It's now Andrew Mitchell up the middle, and it's broken up. And now Gavin Cameron to Dalu. Alex Dalu, a phenomenal player for Livonia City FC. Played his summer ball, though, with the Michigan Jaguars FC, if I'm not mistaken. Now Dalu looks to get a touch on it again, and it's broken up there by Cameron.
Most of this Upper Peninsula team made up of a lot of workers here, either on the island or in the Upper Peninsula area, full of a lot of Jamaican players. And if there's...
We already have someone down here. This is Lucas Grimm, who's down on the turf. Referee will blow the whistle.
One of the big things that I've refereed plenty of men's teams, definitely made up of Jamaican players. Always really, really good on the ball, always have a good sense and touch of where their teammates are, and these guys play together all the time. We were hearing that they get together and play once, at least every week, always playing. So you're going to probably see some really, good combination play in those attacking thirds. Some players not afraid to show off their technical ability.
Witt will play this far post. That was intended for Zach Hill, and too much on that as it goes over the touchline out for a goal kick. So we'll see Sequoia White. It's a good head on that by Mitch Jones. I said that might be a. So working cleanly now? It's working, so.
Danny says we got audio, so
That's
I
all
guess
matters.
that's a good thing.
It's Kevin Bartley. It's Jermaine Golding. Duffus cuts it back. O'Shane Preston, and then Lucas Grimm will knock that out wide to Mitch Jones. Looks to play this one up and over. On for Rob Luciani, and he'll go down, and then the ball will go across the touchline out for the first corner of the night here for either side.
First opportunity here for a set piece in and around goal for Livonia City. We saw the UPFC come out right out the gate and create some chances, but first one here for Livonia City.
Ball comes up and in the mix, and a head on that, and it goes back post here to Pat Smith. He'll put it back across. And then a shot low. Shot coming from Gavin Cameron. It's going to go wide. I mean, I'm thoroughly impressed with the turnout here to Mackinac Island. This is a really good crowd.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we'll have to maybe get the camera panned over just so everyone can kind of get a sense of where this crowd is all here kind of next to us and behind us. But a really great little setup and a great turnout here tonight. Beautiful evening. Nice little dribble there from Dalu, but an even better tackle.
Oh, look at that. That's a great move by Kevin Bartley up the line. Dalu comes in and lays this off. Urson Sadar. Now, it was Luciani was making that run. He didn't get it. So this ball goes back to Cameron. Switch that to Mitch Jones on that far side, who brings it back to Luciani. Luciani cuts it back, looks to get a shot blocked and cleared out by Chambers.
Good little spell there from Livonia City, trying to go up and over the top and find those gaps and try to create some opportunities, but Rob Chambers there coming up with a big defensive play and a big clearance there for UPFC.
Mitch Jones will throw this one in long, right in the mix, and that will go easy one there for White. He wants those ones all day long, the easy pickups. Dalu brings it down with a nice soft touch, and we'll play it back. They win McGarvey. They'll work around that back line. A good ball and switched out here to Jordan Witt. Witt now with a shot near post. Big save there from White. Those are hard ones there near post. A lot of power behind that shot. Now here comes the Upper Peninsula FC. Jermaine Golding out wide here to Bartley. Bartley plays it inside to O'Shane Preston. And then plays it inside. Back to Golding, and they'll work this around. Oh, defensive play there by Zach Hill. And now here comes Livonia. Andrew Mitchell with the ball. Looking to play it over for Luciani. Luciani collides there with White. And we're going to get a whistle, even though we didn't hear the whistle. Or did we hear a whistle?
It may have been light. I don't think we heard it over these fans and the headsets, but I think there was. He immediately pulled up, so everyone knew there was a stoppage there, so there must have been probably a very slight whistle. But either way, free kick coming out here for UPFC.
This ball is played. And then out of touch on that far side.
Early moments here, just about 8 minutes in. Chances on both ends. John, UPFC coming right out the gate, immediately creating opportunities in on goal. Since then, Livonia City starting to settle into the game, creating opportunities, finding which ways they can try to beat this back line and test the goalkeeper White, who's come up big with an early save here in these opening 10 minutes.
Yeah, we are. Again, you're seeing the energy from UPS, the Upper Peninsula FC and what what they're trying to accomplish. I mean, they had that early opportunity, in the first 30 seconds of this match. Now this ball will right down by the end line here. Good defensive play there by Kevin Bartley. And again, I know we apologize if you're tuning in, and we know that it's currently freezing. We did not. Unfortunately, there's not much we can do about the internet up here, but you'll be able to watch it eventually.
Yeah, we are on an island in the middle of
up north Michigan.
I don't know, Lake Michigan,
Lake Michigan. Ooh, that's an elbow right in the face. As Gavin Cameron is
a bit frustrated there, to say the least.
Well. So it's yeah. So we'll.
I guess technically it's Lake Huron.
Is it really?
I don't know. I don't know really where the
Huron
divider,
begins and the Michigan ends.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe someone in the chat can give us more technical definition. But either way, in the middle of one of the Great Lakes, or maybe two of them.
Yeah. It was a giveaway there by Mitchell Forbes and.
Not a bad look from Bartley, he looked up to see if he could maybe, ping one over the keeper, who was a little bit off his line, but then he tried to play Serdar to his feet, but just, I think, hit the ball a little bit there. Out for a goal kick for LCFC.
Ball played, and that's Cameron that goes up. A little head on that is Sanjay Duffus. Now Chambers looks to play this into Bartley, just too much pace. Dalu tried to bring it down. Duffus out wide to Damar Brown, playing left back here today for UPFC. Oh, a good diving play there, and this ball go back to White. Luciani will come in and try to add pressure. Dalu looking for Luciani. No, actually looking in there actually instead for Andrew Mitchell. That's a tackle there by Chambers. Chambers keeps fighting, and the ball does not go out, or does go out. Is the local crowd here excited about Chambers in that tackle?
Yeah, no, a great tackle there from Robert Chambers. Came in, timed it perfectly, got the ball, won the ball so well, it got stuck between his legs. He was able to battle through and get it out, and the ball ends up going out for a goal kick.
Yes. Here we go. Is Dwayne Jump finds Duffus and play this back to Roy Cummings. All played into Philip Graves. It's good work. I'm really impressed here early on. You can tell here, though, that UPFC does not get a lot of looks with other teams.
No, and you can tell because the amount of people that showed up and to support, really loving this whole atmosphere and the whole event tonight. It's a great atmosphere so far.
As Dalu plays it out wide. I thought I'd touch. Well, the good news is it's not as freezing as much. Technology. Do the best you can when you can. This ball is played here on this near side and brought down by Golding. I'll swing it back to Chambers. And up the line it'll go. So
Never ends.
Yes, that's right. Yep. Dwayne Jump plays it to Bartley. And Michael Forbes.
It's twice this week we've had someone in our booth.
It's,
Just, you know.
the cameras don't scare anybody. It's okay.
No, they don't.
They don't. Stalou out wide here. That's not a bad ball. Jordan Witt. Oh,
that's a great tackle by Witt.
Oh.
Looked a little harsh, but it all clean both ways. It's a real good challenge.
This ball will be played back to Michael Forbes. Played out wide to Mitch Jones. As again, they'll cycle this through that back line. Livonia City FC will. That was Grimm. And now DeLue. DeLue's a handful. He just dribbles through everybody, then plays it out wide. Out comes White, and that's an easy one for him, but good work there from DeLue.
Yeah, this is the type of game that Alex Dalu is going to excel in that there are going to be moments that you're going to be able to take on 1, 2, 3 defenders with just a simple burst of explosion, and he's that type of player that accelerates well with speed with the ball, and so there's going to be opportunities for him today to take on a couple defenders and become dangerous, creating opportunities. He knows where his teammates are. We've watched him play plenty this season. I've refereed him pretty much his whole life. A very dangerous player is Alex Dalu, and he'll make you pay if you put your head down or you take an eye off of him.
Well, it's a quick ball over the top, and that's going to be easy there for Forbes. I want to give a special shout-out to Brianna, our camera operator here today. It's a good win there in the head by Roy Cummings. Now Cameron. Daniel Rose now will cut it back for Livonia City FC. First time on the pitch today for him. Ooh, a good cutback there and good defensive play by Golding, and he'll clear it up the line. And just out of touch. Oh, it was a quick shot. You look down for 1 second, Steve, and you almost miss everything. It's a save there by White. And the second corner of the night here for Livonia City FC. Did you see it? Both Steve.
I was.
We were looking down at our notes.
Looking at notes, and next thing you know, shot on frame. Ball played in.
Ball is played in, and Luciani right there, and the ball then skirt out just past Zach Hill there on that far side. I got to say, though, just really, really thoroughly impressed, with just everything about the location. A good crowd.
Outside the
here.
internet.
I mean, aside from the fact that we have slower internet than out in Washington Township. But yeah. I mean, hey, we're only, 12 minutes behind but a lot of that, too, could be the fact that I don't know what's going on at home. Our internet here, everything here is just not up to where it needs to be. So I bet you that 9 and 10 News guys got some pretty internet, though. Those guys are using satellite service
it might
things. This ball, good ball thrown in right into White. He kind of bobbles it, but then comes away with it and immediately throws it up the pitch, looking for Urson Sadar. And Livonia City, once again, they've been on the attack here for a good part of this first 15 minutes. Counterattack has been where UPFC have been strong. And now that ball will go out here now for that, I believe, the first corner of the night here for UPFC.
Good work there from Golding. Win his team, Jermaine Golding, to win his team a corner kick. First of the game here for UPFC. UPFC definitely a team with a lot of size, so these types of set pieces could be dangerous.
This ball is played short, and then top of the 18 is now, here come Livonia F City in transition. Ball out wide here to Ben Leitner. But White comes out to make the save. Ball played here near side. Sadar, who'll look to play right there. Not a bad ball at all. Right there into O'Shane Preston. The ball out wide. DeMar Brown on that left side.
Fun fact, Ben Leitner, player coach for Livonia City. He is the LCFC club president. All-time leading scorer for the club. Today he's filling the role of player coach.
Keep stretching and stretching. Oh, good move for Brendan Murphy. Cuts through two defenders. This ball now comes over here to Caleb Dupree. And he looks to switch this to the far side, and it's a good ball. He's got Gavin Cameron coming in and then cleared away. Preston will have it now for UPFC. Now he'll play it to Bartley. Dupree will go down. Advantage called. And they don't bring it back. Leitner. Ooh, that's a good tackle by Cameron. It's Dalu. Over the top. White comes in, and he'll come away with the save.
Good strong goalkeeping there from White to come off his line and take that opportunity away right at the top of the box.
It's a good punt. A good 70 yards. Unless this field is really small, which maybe doesn't have the length. We didn't walk it, though, so I don't know, Steve. Ball played here into Dupree. And he'll go down. They're going to say it's a good tackle. Dupree is still not. He's not happy about that tackle.
We've got some fireworks behind the play. We've got Chambers and Cameron having some words. Now having some words with the referee. This, like we said in the pregame, with only having two referees, and it does change the way that the game gets called as far as the way that everything can be seen. Two-man system does make it a little bit more difficult to see everything, but at the same time, the referee did get in there right away and address the situation, and it's not sure what our restart's going to be here, but
it's fun. Someone just asked a question. They're like, it's freezing every 10 seconds. My response was, we know, we're sorry, we're on an island with sketchy internet. That was my response.
Well, that's true.
we are on an island.
In a park. In the middle of the island. Not even close to everything else. Like smack dab in the middle. And surrounded by trees.
We are sorry. The good news is once it downloads, it'll process.
Coming right here.
Coming in hot.
Steve B got a touch. Behind the play.
Oh, yeah,
9
the
and
referee
2
right there. Oh, as things are starting to pick up here.
Yeah, the temperature of this game, despite being a friendly by all means, both teams obviously out here want to win and want to compete and play at a high level. And so, when these tackles start to come in hot and heavy, tempers start to flare a little bit, and we may see that throughout the rest of this match.
That we will, and I don't know if unfortunately, either of these referees have the experience really to kind of deal with the temperature of this game when how it rises.
Well, in a two-man situation too, and not having the familiarity with your partner maybe as well can also cause some issues. But long ball over top there, eaten up by goalkeeper White.
I don't know, after because we're staying at the Windermere here on the island. It's been and Robert Chambers, who's number 7 on UPFC. He helped manages that hotel. That's another tackle.
That's a real bad challenge there from number 10, O'Shane Preston, with a real late tackle.
And we're going to get that first yellow card here of the afternoon. Evening? Evening?
Absolutely. It's one where he was definitely not trying to play the ball. Comes in and scissors the foot onto his ankle, and foul coming out here for LCFC. First caution of the game to number 10, O'Shane Preston, here in the 23rd minute.
So yeah, that yellow card coming here in the 23rd minute. It was a referee collides with Cameron, it looked like. It's Dalu. Now Brown out here to Bartley. And then a ball. Not a bad ball as out comes Forbes. That was Philip Graves on that shot. And the ball thrown out immediately to DeLue. As Dupree here has his arm up on this near side, looking to get that ball, but then they'll play it to Mitch Jones. That's Leitner. To Murphy. Now the game will settle down a little bit here with possession. As that ball is played up into the hill here towards downtown Mackinac Island. Is that it, right? Downtown Mackinac Island, is that right?
Sure.
Is that how it goes, downtown? Steve, I had a chance to ride the island today. We rented some bikes and we drove, we rode the whole island, 8 miles this morning.
Tell me how your legs feel tomorrow.
I will definitely tell you how my legs feel tomorrow. As Dalu will have, it looks like it's Jermaine Golding on his back there in the corner.
Good work from Dalu there to.
Oh, and then he'll just go ahead and pull down Urson Sadar, and we'll get a foul called once again. So the referee is telling Dalu what's up. I'm not sure how that wasn't a yellow card. He gave him a good old-fashioned bear hug.
Well, there was definitely some good battling going there both ways. I think Dalu probably felt that he was maybe fouled a little bit earlier, so then when he tried to return the favor and try to get around his defender, and he was called for the foul. He's wondering why that wasn't the same thing called just moments before. But either way, free kick here coming for UPFC in a dangerous opportunity here from the near side, just outside of the box.
Looks like Urson Sadar is standing over this ball, along with number 50, Siobhan Taylor.
Looks like Taylor's going to be the one to take it.
That he will. Forbes is right there in the middle of the net. As this ball will be played right into Forbes, into his chest, and not a hard save for him under the circumstances. The ball then cleared away by Taylor. Dupree throws it in. Murphy. Good ball inside, and he immediately fouled. This kind of reminds me of the Allianz FC game a little bit, doesn't it?
The environment is definitely one of the better ones we've been at. I'm
talking about the style of play.
Oh,
the
physical.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, a bit.
Dalu puts us in. Well, that's a good ball that was bending in. And over comes Gavin Cameron. That's dangerous. And now we have another called.
I think there's a few things that can lead to this. One is you have one group who plays a lot, and I know they play a lot of pickup games, and so maybe they don't have always referees here. And then you have a team in Livonia who's used to playing all games, with maybe. A little bit tighter, and then in this situation where we only have 2 referees and you don't have one always closest to play, it can make it a little bit more difficult to make sure everything's done. It's also a men's game, and we don't sometimes things get a little bit more physical than.
Ball comes in from DeLue. As we see a hammock being set up over there on that far side.
I don't blame the guy.
Someone's getting super cozy here for this match.
I might call the second half from that hammock.
As this ball will be played and out of touch there and into the poison ivy. It's a guess. I mean, I'm pretty sure poison ivy's all around this field. Go get ahead and there's poison ivy all over the ball. I think it would stay on the ball and then you can catch it. You don't know, Steve? You don't know the answer to the question?
I don't know the answer, and I don't know if I even want to dare to guess because I'm sure someone out there will correct me if I'm wrong. So
we appreciate it, Danny Garrett. Danny Garrett's always, even though we're going to be about 10 minutes behind thanking you, maybe at least 10 minutes. Actually, I think it's 18 minutes now.
Oh, dear.
I know. There's Dalou. And Dalou, out comes Chambers. He was lining up. Chambers goes in hard. Dalou keeps going, puts his ball inside the box for Leitner, and Leitner opens up the scoring. 1-0 here in the 29th minute.
The all-time leading goal scorer for Livonia City is the one who breaks the deadlock here. Just 29 minutes into the match, a great individual effort from Alex Dalou coming here on the near side right in front of us. Some great individual work. He beats his man down to the sideline. He's able to beat the defender, Robert Chambers, right there on the end line. Slot a ball right across, find the foot of Ben Leitner, who slots it into the bottom of the net. 1-0 to Livonia City here, just about 30 minutes into this first half.
We have our first goal here of the night. Coming off the foot of the old-timer, Ben Leitner.
Hey, all-time leading goal scorer for a reason. You see guys in all sorts of leagues who are maybe have a little bit older in age, but they know how to score goals. And one thing that Ben knows how to do is put himself in position to score goals. He knows how to put himself in a position to know where that ball will land. And rightfully there, he put himself in the right position. Dalou did all the hard work, but Leitner puts it in the back of the net. 1-0 to Livonia City.
Sicharski on that far side loses it. Is now Taylor on Bartley, and that's broken up. Now Witt, Mitch Jones. No, hey, you know what? Part of being, I think there's this common misconception that a forward, or a striker for that matter, has to have this blazing speed and run up the field and score goals in like epic fashion. It's all about being in the right place at the right time, and that's exactly what Ben Leitner did there. He was in the right place at the right time after Dalou did all the work. That's Dalou's goal. What I mean that by that, not the sense that we're taking anything away from Leitner, but Dalou did all the work, made a great pass, found Leitner, and scored the goal.
And not that the blazing speed up top is not something that coaches want. Of course they do, but sometimes you can make up for that lack of blazing speed by putting yourself in the right position, making the correct runs at the right time, and making your moments count. And right there, Leitner trailed the play beautifully, understood where to be, and as soon as that ball gets played across, he puts himself right in the right position, makes a good contact, puts it in the corner, not right at the goalkeeper, White, who's made a couple early big saves, and gives his team the lead. I actually think that goal there probably was the best thing for this game as far as the temperature of this game, John, because now UPFC's really got to just keep playing if they want to back in this game. If they're going to commit fouls and be silly about being too physical, this game could get away from them because Livonia City will beat them with the counter.
So that ball played into Andrew Mitchell, who plays it out wide for Luciani. Looks to put this around back post here for Dupree, and just too much on that.
I think the longer this game stayed tied, I think the temperature was just going to rise because both sides were really itching to get that first goal, find the one to make that breakthrough. But Livonia City here making the breakthrough first, and we'll see if things start to settle down a little bit.
Over the back there by Brendan Murphy. No foul called. Golding will bring it up, and good slide tackle there by Murphy. It's Golding, Murphy, Mitch Jones. Golding puts us inside and touch off the post.
Ewan McGarvey almost put it into his own net. Luckily, his redirect touch just glances off the outside of the post, and he's able to put it out for a corner kick. Second of the game coming here for UPFC. Another opportunity for them to potentially tie this thing up here in the 33rd minute.
What was the? Oh, that's a great move there by Dalu to clear it up. Looking for Luciani. Oh, and Chambers goes up and goes down hard.
Yeah, he tried to overextend himself there, tried to jump up and over Luciani.
Oh, great ball at the top for Dupree. He's wide open. Taylor's right there in a good defensive play, and that will go out for the third corner of the night.
Wide open was Caleb Dupree over here on this near side. Was able to pull it down, but good defending from UPFC, but he wins his team a corner kick. Like you said, third of the game here for LCFC, and an opportunity for them to extend their lead.
It looked like they're going to play this one short. Dupree there along with Murphy. So great crowd here as this ball's played in low and near post. Dupree will come over, and then he'll put this one back far post, and that will be cleared out and away for another corner. Someone made a great comment. They're like, if you watch them, if you go back about 5 minutes, it doesn't lag at all. So if you just keep it going, that ball's played up and over. But
yeah, we apologize, but we're trying our best here with what we have and the connections and service we have. But
yeah, I mean, it does not freeze at all if you just put it back. Go figure. I didn't know that. That's good to know.
Helpful tip if you can hear us.
There you go. It's Barkley now. Mitch Jones will play it back. Oh, how is that not a pass back? Wow. Well, that's interesting. Is Luciani? We'll have to go to VAR. VAR will tell that one.
It certainly looks. She was shaking her head no immediately, so maybe she saw a touch or maybe a bad touch and that's what caused it. She didn't think there was anything deliberate about the touch, but from here, definitely certainly looked like a pass back. But what do I know?
It's not like you're a college referee or anything. As this ball's played in.
I'm shocked they didn't ask me to run the other line tonight.
I'm sure. Me too. Is Zach Hill. This will be cleared up and out.
When the referee over there said he was from Lake Orion, I almost didn't believe him at first. I was like, no way.
Ooh, that's a tackle. Murphy goes down. We're going to keep fighting through this as that ball is then kicked off of Hill and out of touch. Thrown in by Dwayne Jump. Now Hill. Now Hill looks to put this inside. That was for, there, Andrew Mitchell now. We're going to get a penalty shot.
Yep. Andrew Mitchell made a good run. Chambers clipped him from behind. He's just looking to avoid getting booked there, but referee right on top of it. Points to the spot, and we've got a penalty kick coming here for Livonia City FC. Looks like number 9, Andrew Mitchell, will be the one to take it as he's got the ball in his hands with an opportunity to put his team up 2 goals. Just 37 minutes into this game.
So Mitchell will step up, and he will bury it.
Andrew Mitchell, right here in the 37th minute, gives LCFC the 2-goal lead. Some good constant pressure and attack from LCFC results in a penalty kick. But, the penalty kick itself, we look at it as an isolated play, but it all started with the build-up here in the midfield from LCFC, creating a lot of pressure in and around the box. The movement from Mitchell, from Hill, right in that middle, been very dangerous with Sacharski, and they've created opportunities, really forcing UPFC to have to be very, very careful in and around the box. And right there, Chambers just got a little bit too much of Andrew Mitchell, and that resulted in the penalty kick. Now we have a 2-0 game.
See some players coming on and off. Unlimited subs in this one is we had talked about this before the game, that in the event that this was to go to a tie, there could be some extracurricular opportunities at the end of the game here, Steve, if it goes that way. But right now, Livonia City in the driver's seat of this one with a 2-0 lead of the goals coming in the 29th minute and the 37th, the latest one here coming off that penalty shots goal, kick goal by Andrew Mitchell. There's now a long-distance shot blocked. That was Luciani. And now another opportunity is that ball will just go right into white. It was blocked. That was number 14, Heath Shikarski on that shot. That was blocked there by UPFC defender.
Heath Shikarski's been dangerous since coming on here. Instrumental into the buildup of that opportunity that led to the second goal.
Oh, deflected there by Hill, and it's going to go out on this near side.
Keno Lewis on the clearing attempt for UPFC.
Again, looking at the crowd here is, it is a phenomenal crowd. I'm just really impressed with the amount of people here making their way up here to Mackinac Island here today for this game. Is this ball heavy touch there by Jermaine Golding. So it's a really special event. Oh, that's
a real harsh tackle from Nikolai Brown.
but Hill will come away with a shot. White comes up with the save, and this one then cleared out and up the line here. Good play by Julian. Oh, and another tackle.
It's a great tackle.
That was Julian Ariola. And cleared up there by Aquino Lewis. Ooh. That looked awful.
That's
I don't know. He landed right on his head. And that was Jordan Witt. I don't know.
Hope he's okay, but if anything, that probably should have been a foul on Witt as he went up and over the top. The UPFC player really didn't move there. Is Witt almost maybe injured himself? It looks like he's okay, thankfully, but a hard fall there.
Oh, I just saw that. I did not look good. Is now here. Witt now will clear this into the skate park here on Mackinac Island. Looking over and seeing my young daughter eating the world's largest gobstopper I've ever seen. Thing is huge. Oh, that was Witt once again, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's again a bit dangerous.
Rayner played it in. Now a shot that deflected. That was from Philip Graves. As Mitchell Forbes finally collects it. We're in the 41st minute here on the first ever Mackinac Island Cup. Alongside my broadcast partner, Steve Besk, I'm Jonathan Turner. Excited to bring you as now Hill, Andrew Mitchell, tried to cut it back. And now Luciani from the top of the 18 blocked. And now we'll just cycle this all the way back now to Forbes, who clears that. Looks like it might go out of touch, but Murphy tried to save it. They're doing a 50-50 raffle. I love it.
Got everything going.
It was Dalu. He should take this. He'll cut it inside. Look, may take a shot near post and goes past the.
It's a little bit wide there from Dalu, but a great individual effort as he's able to get that ball onto his favorable right foot and get in and around the goal, but puts his shot just wide of the goalkeeper White.
Is that an ambulance behind us, or is it like a Cone Ice truck? I'm assuming that is in fact an ambulance.
Yeah, I believe so.
Just cool. It's got like tree on it, and it's pretty cool actually. It's a Mackinac Island ambulance, maybe fire service. As Bartley will go down. Giuseppe Tarari. Well, that's another dangerous tackle. That was Heath Shikarski on that far side. Now this ball will be cleared up, looking for Mitchell. Oh, Mitchell fights hard, and it deflects out here on this near side. Omri Forrester. As UPFC still fighting strong. Here's Barley will go down. And this ball then played long. Sequoia White will play it off his chest and then play it out wide. Ball switched, and attempting to take a one-time shot there was Julian Areola.
Going into the 44th minute here. Probably won't. We talked to the referees before the game. They don't plan on having much extra time in either half here, but never know.
This ball back and forth right now. Good win defensively for Livonia City FC. Sean Rayner. Now here comes Livonia City once again. Ball into Mitchell. He'll take a touch. Defended there by Aquino Lewis from UPFC, and they'll play it back. And that ball into Witt. Oh, a good touch into Luciani. Luciani, one-on-one with White. White comes away with it. Immediately play it up. Bartley's going to run onto it, and right into the arms it'll go for Michael Forbes. 45th minute. Referee did mention that the clock is going to wind down here. Clock is on his watch and her watch. There's two referees. That was Rayner, and then ball will be played long, and that is the end of the first half here. You know, we're looking here at a good game. As we are, UPSC currently finds themselves in a hole here in this first half, but nonetheless, so the halftime score 2-0. Goals coming in the 29th minute and the 37th minute. Livonia City up 2 over UPFC, 2-0 at the half. We'll be back here on the other side of the break. You're watching live soccer, the Mackinac Island Cup, here on the Michigan Soccer Network.
Their first ball, their first uniform, their first number, their first teammate, their first goal, their first coach. We take great care in making sure their first isn't their last. We're so much more than a soccer class. Come play with us today at kickstarttoddlersoccer.com.
Brewery has 2 Michigan locations in Troy and Northville. Serves made-from-scratch food, brews in-house beer, and even has brunch every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. To learn more about their daily specials or to book a private party, visit gcfb.com. Make sure you head over to Granite City in Northville at the corner of 7 Mile and Haggerty, or the Troy location at 16 Mile and I-75.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards